Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. Really happy to have you here today. We're going to be talking about some comic book news, and it's tough to find actual news about comic books. I don't know what to tell you.
And speak.
Yeah, there it is. And we're going to we're going to try to enlighten you without talking about too much cringe. I don't know if that's possible. I'm baffled by it, but we're going to try. We're going to try. Booster, while I'm going over and hitting all
Huh?
the like buttons and subscribe buttons and things that I need to do, would you like to talk to the folks and tell them about what you're up to and how was your day?
I don't want to talk to them. I'm in a bad mood.
Oh, you are. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Why
I'm
are you in a bad mood?
grumpy. I'm grumpy. They're ruining Batman right before my very eye holes.
They are. They are indeed. That's why I put "damn it." It's Batman. Damn it in the title.
Is,
That's
is this what getting old feels like? Everything you love being ruined slowly?
yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly
I don't like it. I want to be a little boy forever.
Aw, aw.
Somebody help me.
I'm sorry, but thank you, Booster. John, how you doing today? What's your day been so far?
My day's been 100% filled with joy and comfort
Oh, that's nice.
and Christmas cheer and eggnog and rum and cookies and cocoa and pixies.
And pixies.
Fantastic. I love Christmas.
Do you? That's good to hear. I like Christmas too. Christmas is a lot
It's
of
so
fun.
great. I hung up I'm a little tired. My hands are tired because I've been hanging up lights, and I got to use a staple gun now because the lights are in their third year, so
Oh.
they don't have that springiness no more where you can clip them onto the shingles.
Sure.
So I gotta pop them up there, and there was hundreds and hundreds of lights, but it looks gorgeous, and I'm very happy. Merry Christmas.
Well, that's cool, dude. I actually put up a bunch of lights too at the new school, but see, I was smarter than you. I hired someone to do it, John.
Huh? No, I'm the Mexican, Chester.
Oh, that's fair.
Who's he going to hire?
That's fair. That's fair. But actually, we covered the
cousin.
entire front of the building and different stuff like that. We went with blue and yellow lights this year, so it's kind of nice.
No accounting for taste, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to go with the red and the green and white, and the other patrons of not patrons, the other owners that are in that building were like, no, we're not doing it. So we just hired somebody.
Everything up in the house is all warm white. I like it that way.
Do Japanese celebrate Christmas? Do they have fun? Do they like it?
Oh, they love the spectacle and commercial aspect of it. Oh yeah, they love it. Yeah, especially illumination. It's one of their favorite.
But do they
things.
love them some Jesus?
They don't even know who Jesus is. Matter of fact, many
They
of them
love that KFC, though.
Yeah, they do. They do love them some KFC. But a lot of them ask you, why is it called Christ's Mass? And I have to go and explain. Well, you see, the Christians like to steal shit. All right, anyway, nevertheless, you see a lot of illumination over here. Christmas trees, kids get presents. A single present on Christmas morning. Although they tend to put it by their head at the pillow. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, Japanese love the whole spectacle of Christmas, and that's great.
Do they do the Christmas trees, the pine trees and stuff?
Oh yeah, they most certainly do. They do stockings, they do fat Santas and everything.
Santa Claus and wow.
Yeah, the funniest thing to see a skinny little teeny Japanese guy with a pillow in his gut walking around as Santa Claus. It's hilarious, dude.
Is it an Asian Santa or is it a Caucasian?
Oh, of course, it's an Asian Santa. Yeah, as it should be, because those are the best Santas.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
No black Santas?
No, we don't got black Santas. But that's all right. You can have any kind of Santa helper you want. That doesn't matter. That's it's about the spirit of Christmas. And it's weird to me how so many people in the West have, lost the spirit of Christmas. It's just about have fun and family. What's the problem, man? Get a grip, dude.
Did you see the video of Santa telling that kid he couldn't have a Nerf gun?
Yeah, I did.
What?
What a dick. Yeah.
Yep.
What a dick.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
He's like,
The
guns
kid didn't even get to sit on his lap, and the guy's
made him cry,
basically
too.
behind a desk. And
Yeah.
it's like he's at a board meeting. Like, kid, you don't get shit.
Well, they were distancing for COVID.
You're fine.
I know. I get it.
The funny thing is, since you asked about Christmas here in Japan, I would be the perfect. I mean, I'm not that big, but I do get a bit of a gun, and I could put some pillows in there to make it more pronounced. But I'm big, huge white guy with a giant long beard.
There's 2 days in a row. guys do not have guns.
All right, fine. I have a touch of a belly. How's that?
You have a
You have a
Dunlop? Do you
pooch?
have a Dunlop?
Yes, that's exactly right. But I mean, I would be the perfect choice, right? Especially with this big old long white beard I got. But I never get asked to play Santa. I don't know.
You should be more proactive, damn it.
I don't want to be proactive. Tell
Just
me
buy
what to
yourself a
do.
Santa suit and go around the neighborhood with a big bag and, baseball throwing presents at the kids, knocking them over. It'd be great.
Uh-huh.
Just saying. You'd be a sensation.
I might be. Elrod says Jesus knows who they are. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. Anyway, and don't get me on that thing. But I'm happy that you're enjoying Christmas, John, and I'm happy that you're into Christmas, because Christmas is a lot of fun, man. Have we we have any grumps around here? No.
Yeah, me.
You? Why?
Yeah, we
I hate
forgot. We
Christmas.
forgot. Yeah, it's Dundera.
Mostly personal reasons.
Is it Silence of the Lamb-esque?
It's pretty terrible, yeah.
Oh God! All right, let's not get into it. Damn it! Damn it!
Is it
Leave
like Phoebe Cates from Gremlins terrible?
Oh God, no, let's not do that. But nevertheless, guys, I do have a short time today, so I need to get right into the news. So I'm going to do that. So here we go. Let me come over here and share with these guys, because they see what we're talking about. We can jump into the stories, because it's going to be a hoot. Definitely a hoot. All right, is Booster back from his whatever he's doing?
I am.
That's good.
I am. I'm back. I'm back. But I'm munching. But I'll try to speak between bites.
You fat cow, take that food out.
I can't help it.
Get to
No.
work.
I like being fat.
That's good.
I
I'm
like
glad
being
you
jolly.
do. Yeah.
Marvel Comics announces new Aliens series. Oh,
Okay, so
wow.
I put this up here because, well, it's about comic books, but more importantly, I want to talk a little bit about Alien comics in general. Now, I do believe the last series of Alien comics I read was like from Dark Horse, I think.
Yeah, they did. They had Alien and Predator.
Yeah. But the thing with it was, I didn't really like them so much. I mean, they were advancing the story. It was cool, but this is a long time ago. But I just didn't really care for Alien comic books. Anybody here a fan?
The art wasn't that great back in the 80s when they came out. It was late 80s, early 90s, Chester, I think, from
Yeah.
Dark Horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so. I'd pick them up occasionally, look at them. I wasn't a big fan either.
Yeah, I liked the idea of advancing the story. They looked more at the corporate stuff with Wayland and the kind of shenanigans that they were doing behind the scenes. That was cool, but I don't know. I just didn't really dig them. So I don't know, man. Is anyone here going to check out these new Alien comics from Marvel?
Nope.
Nah.
No. Well, let's see if they tell us who's going to be writing it. So there's a new
Who's
series
working on it?
coming from Philip Kennedy Johnson with artwork by Salvador LaRocca. Now, Salvador, I think I know this person. His art's not bad, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but Philip Kennedy Johnson, do I know this person? I don't think so.
I don't recognize it.
Yeah. But I do recognize
Salvador
the
LaCorra.
artist, though. What was that, Booster?
Salvador LaCorra. He is a Spaniard, and his art is pretty cool. It looks like he did a lot of 90s stuff. So we'll see how it goes, huh?
Yeah. I mean, there's no controversy or anything like that. It's just a new set of comics coming, and I just thought it'd be interesting to talk about it a little bit, because I just didn't care for them, and I have no enthusiasm to go pick up an Alien comic book. But then again, with that same train of thought, when all the Star Wars stuff was coming out, I didn't read any of that stuff either. I really wasn't interested. I don't know why. It just didn't. It's like, I don't really want a Star Wars comic book. I don't really want an Alien comic book. Does anyone here disagree?
I don't disagree. It's almost like it's its own thing,
Yeah.
and
It
nothing
depends
else.
on the story.
Even if it's a book, it's really not canon unless it's a movie.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it depends on the story. I really enjoyed like the Darth Crate and then Darth Talon and all that stuff with Jade and stuff. I liked it. I liked a lot of that. It's fun.
Well,
I did read that. I did read that prequel to Rogue One. It was pretty good. But the thing is, things that come out like this, things that start off as movies, I feel like I don't really want the comic book of it. I don't.
Yeah,
I'd rather have a movie.
yeah. I agree. I don't know what it is. It's not fair, but it's the way my brain thinks. What do you think on this, Thunder?
I agree. Yeah. Generally speaking, unless it's something that they just could not explain in the movie, which I'm very, very rarely do I accept that as an explanation. I just have no interest. A movie is a better medium for a visual thing, and
Yeah.
well, a good one anyway. And so I just don't have the interest. Just isn't there. I don't know if it was something I really, really loved, maybe, or if it was a character from a story or a movie or something that I really loved, maybe. But it just normally
Right.
just
It's got to be something special, right? Like if it was like
Yeah.
the writer, the screenwriter for the original Aliens movie or something, and they're like, "This is a story I wanted, a backstory to this thing." Okay, maybe I'll read it, but
Mhm.
no, it's not. Leave it alone.
If there's already a better movie version, most likely they're not going to make a better comic book than they did the movie.
Probably not. Yeah.
Just statistically, right?
And to give another example of this, The Thing came out with a series of mini-series comic books for The Thing, continuing the story, which I read all of them, and they did continue the story, and they could continue with Kurt Russell's character, and so they added to the story, but I didn't care for it. I just didn't like it. I just think you guys are right. I think things that are movies, we expect to have movies. Whereas I've read books, actual novels that are, attached to movies that I enjoyed.
Can I interject here now? I don't necessarily like doing stuff more about like I say with Star Wars. I didn't care for stuff with like Luke and Han and that, but
Yeah.
all the stuff that's ancillary, like the way back, like the stuff from the old Empire and stuff after that, that were all new characters. I loved that stuff. It was good. It was good storytelling and a lot of fun because it was new stories, like entirely different, and with a few throws here and there to stuff. You got to explore the universe a lot more. And so I enjoyed it that way. I also enjoyed the novels, some of them, for that very reason.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would disagree with you all in that respect.
Well, there you go. But to give an example, the Star Wars continuing though, the original Knights of the Old Republic, the two games that came out with that, they were a lot of fun. But they also came out with an MMO that was set in the Old Republic, and I played that. Boring as hell. I'm an MMO guy, by the way, and it was boring as hell. But one of the things I did like about it was all the lore and stuff that was added through the online version. But I don't know. Well, it is what it is, man. There you go. If you guys are interested, Marvel Comics is coming out with a new Alien series with a pretty good artist and a writer we don't know, but maybe it'll be good. Moving on.
Hooray!
Hooray. Hey, the Willie Mammoth is in here. He says, "Hey, gang." All right. Now, this is interesting, too. This is a comic book thing. Go ahead, Buster.
Okay, a new rumor claims to reveal Marvel's plans for Daredevil and Spider-Man. What the fuck are you doing to these guys?
All right. Well, yeah, it
Actual
could be
buddies.
good or bad. But here's the thing: they're sending Spider-Man, the Tom Holland Spider-Man, right, to college. He's going to college, and he runs into a new villain that he's never seen before, which is weird. But he's got to be dealing with this. This is Marvel Studios. Understand? This is not comic book specific. This is actually TV show, movie, whatever. But Marvel Studios is, by them talking about it, is kind of telling me that they still have some deal with Sony, because I thought that deal was up. But I guess it's not. But anyway, Marvel Studios is going to be putting these two together. Now, are they going to be using the original Daredevil from the TV show that everyone likes, or someone else? I don't know. But he's going to be facing a new enemy, and his name is Kingpin.
Oh.
Yes.
But that's not a new enemy at all. What do you mean
No,
a new
it's
enemy?
not. But in the Marvel
get
Studio
Vincent
universe, cinematic universe, it is.
If they were smart,
Michael
they'd get
Clark
Vincent
Duncan is
D'Onofrio to
dead.
play him.
No, that's the question.
Yeah.
Are they going to bring D'Onofrio back? Because that dude is badass.
Well, they have to. I mean, they can't go looking for someone else. They need to get him again.
They gotta find somebody. The guy's good for TV. He's not good for a movie.
I don't know.
He's been in tons of movies.
Yeah.
Oh, good for a movie. He was the bloody.
and he robots
Oh.
out. That's perfect.
I don't know what John's talking
Who's
about.
Gomer
Vincent
Pyle
D'Onofrio
in
has
Full
been in
Metal
movies
Jacket?
for like
Oh,
he's been in movies for years.
Yeah.
I know he's been in movies for years. He's not good as Kingpin
Oh.
in a movie.
I disagree.
He's good
Disagree.
enough. He's good. And
I-
same thing with
Get
Daredevil.
out.
Daredevil was good enough. Everybody was surprised because it was really good for a TV show.
I disagree.
I agree with John.
Charlie Cox was great.
I agree with John on Daredevil. I don't know about D'Onofrio. I think he was fine, but I think they need to go with somebody. D'Onofrio just doesn't have the star power, and they need somebody with star power. It's just the truth. That's just the cold hard truth of Hollywood.
Wow.
One of the main reasons why
Boom.
the first movie was even any decent was because of Michael Keaton. That's just, and everybody knows that. Everybody acknowledges.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
they
so
need
who would-
somebody who has the star power
I
to
disagree with you.
counteract Tom Holland.
I disagree with you, but who would you suggest?
For Kingpin, it depends. We don't know the plans they have for Kingpin. Is he going to be comic book Kingpin, or is he going to be some other thing that's basically like Kingpin? And that'll really just decide, because Kingpin has a very specific body type, right?
Mhm.
He's supposed to
Yes.
be a big brute of a man. So if they're not going with big brute of a man, and they're going with more of a cerebral take on him, then it's just you need a really good actor. If they're going with a big brute of a man, then you have to find somebody who's a decent actor with enough star power and is a big brute of a man.
Oh, do like
and
the
there's
last
not that
movie.
many of those left.
Make him a black dude. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, say what you will, but Michael Clark Duncan was great as it.
No, he was
Yeah,
fun.
I thought
he
he
was
did good.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They have asked Charlie Cox if he'll come back and do it. They haven't confirmed whether he will or not. However, the creator here, Sutton, he's not quite sure about D'Onofrio. And there hasn't even been any conversations with him. So he seems to be kind of leaning toward what you guys are saying. I would say this, however. Frickin' D'Onofrio ate the goddamn scenery in that show.
Mhm.
He was the only thing in that show that was really, truly awesome. Him and David Tennant as Purple Man. Everything else was good to mediocre. Frickin' D'Onofrio destroyed that character. It was freaking awesome, dude. I would any day go see a movie with D'Onofrio as a Kingpin. Any day.
Yep, I think you guys are up in the night. You have no clue on that one.
Now I get
I'm
their
just saying.
point. I do, and Sutton
Yeah, well, I get
agrees
the
with
point,
it.
but
here's
The
the
director
point.
agrees.
Here's the point that I'm trying to make.
power. He has been a known actor among actors for being very good at what he does, and he killed it in
He
that
did
show.
kill it, dude.
He was the star of the
Looking
show.
gorgeous.
And if
man.
you guys can't recognize that, well, I don't know what to tell you.
No, I don't think they don't. I think they recognize that. I get their point. I do. And like I said, the director gets their point too. I'm
Yep.
with you in a way, Slick, because
The
I
real
want it.
question would be, and like the director's obviously having, is would D'Onofrio be able to rise to the occasion? Because if they're going to put him in this movie, he's going to have to offset Tom Holland. And as much as people love to talk about Tom Holland, he's not a superstar. He's just not. He's not that guy. He's a pretty good actor. He's okay, but he's never going to be a Brad Pitt level superstar.
Well,
It's never going to happen.
he can't. Be,
So they need somebody who's a major draw to counteract it,
I
because
get
the
your
MCU's drawing power is done. I hope everybody understands that. Endgame was kind of the big splooge. I don't think you're going to see many more movies in the
Nasty.
MCU that are going to be
Nasty, I
huge
agree.
like those ones were. So they're
No,
going to
that-
have to start leaning into stars more.
Yeah, I got that, but that's not the point I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make is that these guys are fantastic. It was a very, very good show. And if they're going to do a movie, make it the movie as the show. And, cap your budget. Don't expect this to be a big blockbuster like the other movies are. Get Tom Holland, put him in there with D'Onofrio, put him in there with the guys that played these characters on the show. But, don't expect big returns.
Well,
It's not going to be that.
And that's the thing. I think that's what they're expecting. That's why there's trepidation about D'Onofrio.
yeah, I would agree.
Cap
But
your budget at like $40 million,
Yeah,
Well,
they're not going
easy.
to do that, though.
Take it
well,
easy.
no. What I would do, John, is instead of talking about making a movie, make a Disney Plus series. Continue what was
Yeah,
done
make a miniseries.
by
not?
Netflix. Yeah, bring
Which they
D'Onofrio
can now
Cox
because
back.
the contract with the Netflix is over and Marvel's got the rights back to do
Yeah.
the characters.
So I mean, just make your own show. Put some more money behind it. Make it more spectacular. Bring in Tom Holland as Spider-Man as a season cameo character that's there the whole season. That's awesome.
You get the problem here, though, that they don't want to do it on Disney Plus, or if they want to do it on Hulu. I think they should do it on Hulu if they
I-
do that, so they can have more latitude. Because if you're on Disney Plus, then you have to do the Disney shit, and it just turns out milk toast.
Dude, I think they're about to shut down Hulu, though. I really do, because Disney's already talking about Disney 18 plus, and that's what they've been using Hulu for. Because you got to keep in mind that Disney owns what 75-80% of Hulu.
Well, call it
Yeah.
Touchstone or something else. Use Miramax. They own
Yeah.
that. Use something else. Don't use Disney as Disney 18. That's freaking stupid. Do something else so they can have the latitude. So they can do the Punisher. So they can do, Daredevil and darker stories that are more like adult oriented.
Sure,
And
but
then you can
booster side
and you
of
can
things,
throw like
yeah.
Spider-Man in it.
Disney
Well, yeah.
X.
Yeah.
Disney
I
X,
don't like that name. I don't like the name Disney 18 plus. It makes me think of BDSM Mickey Mouse.
I know it seems more graphic than
Are
they
you ready
wanted.
for your punishment, Minnie?
Goodness
You're gonna
gracious.
get a spanking, slut.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
But just to talk a little bit,
You little bitch.
Son of a bitch. Just to talk about it before we move on real quick with the Tom Holland point that was brought up, and I think it also plays into the kid that's playing Atreus in the Dune story as well. Just to use the example, Tom Holland is good as high school Peter. I don't know that he can be adult Peter, because I've seen him recently do something. It wasn't very good at all, but he's not a man. It's kind of like
It's the way they're making him play the thing. You just make him talk a little bit less, and he'll do just fine.
maybe. I hope so. But they're having trouble with this. Like for instance, with the Dune,
Spider-Man not talking though. That doesn't.
yeah,
it's
he
not
needs to be
Spider-Man.
quippy. Yeah. But
No, I mean, I went back and rewatched Endgame a little bit. Did you see that scene when he comes back to life? This guy wouldn't shut up. You couldn't even understand what he was saying half the time because he was talking so much. You can be funny and not talk all the time.
yeah.
You should try that, John.
Oh, damn, sideways.
That was
He just laid that one out there. I had to
That
kick that through the goal.
That
I
was
had
just
to.
That's fair.
That was just uncalled for.
That's
That was
mean.
just bullying.
But can I talk about the Dune guy for a second, please?
No, nobody cares about Doom.
Shut up! I'm talking about it.
I'm talking about big pop culture.
I got a mute
Get
button
outta
over here, and I will use it. I will. All right, but no, I
You gotta talk about next Highlander.
well, no, I'm trying to make a point on it's just kind of what we're seeing across the board. They chose a guy for Dune to play Paul Atreides, right? And of course, in the original book, which I don't know why they keep telling the story of the same book. Please move on. Well, whatever. In the original book, Atreides is like Paul's like 15, right? So he needs to be a young guy. Cool. But the problem is this actor is not a young 15, 16-year-old boy. He's 20 something, pushing on 30. He just looks like a child. So the problem is if you do intend to do a series where and that's what they say they're doing, where he's going to get older and you're going to see the adventures of Paul and then eventually into his son, which is the real story is really about. He's not going to be able to become adult Paul because he's this frail, a small-shouldered child thing. And they keep doing this. What has happened with the manly men? We just keep getting all these little fairy boys thrown at us constantly. And I don't get it. I mean, I understand him
You're the
playing
bitch, boys.
well, you know what I mean. I mean, I get him playing a 15-year-old. Okay, it works for this movie. But if you want to do the next one where Paul's in his 20s or 30s or what have you, it's not going to work. Right? Because he looks like a child.
Well, they better pick a guy who's young. I would say pick a really good 16-year-old kid. Somebody who
Yeah.
still has a little bit to build, and find somebody a really good actor because they're teen actors that are quite capable,
Mhm.
and then give him some time and then enforce him on a regimen to build himself up to and hopefully he has the genes to be taller because it's nice when they get taller instead of looking.
Well, what you could do is you can grab one of those guys that has he has the look of a kid, but also like the guy that played what's his name, Ty Sheridan, the guy that plays in Ready Player One, where he has that mannish look, but also at the same time he could play a boy. You just gotta find somebody like that. It's kind of hard. But the thing about Dune is that the reason, Chester, they haven't moved on is because they haven't got it right yet. Once you get it right, then you can move on. It hasn't become a hit, and for a lot of reasons.
Well,
You know, but
I understand that, and I agree with that, Dune. And to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Dune, but that's another conversation. But I just don't know. I mean, like for instance, when I was John, when I was 14 years old, I was 6 foot tall and 180 pounds, and I was in really good shape.
mhm.
So am I some oddity? No. Most of the guys around me were about the same size. I mean, I've always been a little taller than everybody, but these little teeny 15-year-old fairy boys. Not most men aren't that little at 15.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, but I blame Orlando Bloom.
that's fair. That's
Ah,
fair. That's fair.
well, Orlando Bloom looks more like a man now than any of these guys. Like,
Well, I hope so. He's 51.
Mhm.
I know, but he he looks more masculine. I mean, he doesn't look like, even in Lord of the Rings, he didn't look like a lot of these guys that they've
Yeah.
been casting lately.
Just
That's true,
imagine
yeah.
how much tail Orlando Bloom has gotten over those 30 years or so, though, dude.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Jesus, I bet you he's more on it than frickin' Brad Pitt, because Brad Pitt always wants to be married and have kids. He's all about that, right?
What a
Orlando, he
homo.
just banging things left and right, dude. Oh well, nostalgia. Moving on.
It's weird though. As much tail as Orlando Bloom, probably gets, I'm not jealous of the guy.
Okay,
He's just-
all right, all
He
right.
just has that look.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. This is an interesting bit of news. Probably all of you guys know, but I wanted to
Oh,
talk a little
no.
bit about it for several reasons. Go ahead, Booster.
Black Panther star. Oh no, Letitia Wright.
Letitia.
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 Oh, it's Letitia.
No, it's
Oh,
it's
she-
pronounced
Best
Letitia.
friends with Shaqui.
No, you have to understand
Letitia Wright.
it's eubonic spelling. you haven't studied
Laquifa-
that properly.
Laquifa?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's
Oh,
bubonics.
Yaquifa.
My apologies.
Yaquifa.
Okay.
She
go ahead.
she apologizes for sharing videos skeptical of COVID-19 vaccinations.
Now,
Mm.
you guys saw this news, I'm sure. She came out and kind of, said that, she was actually sharing a tweet that she agreed with from, I think it was a doctor or something like that, of saying that normally it takes many years for these vaccines to be put together properly. Do we really know how safe this is? And she was like, yeah, that's a good point. That's about it. It wasn't anything extreme. Now, I'm not saying
She
that
retweeted something.
she retweeted
It's a
something.
crap.
But no, it's funny because I don't know this Letitia girl. She might well have, said other things on Twitter that were obnoxious. I don't know. But I know her character's annoying as hell. But nevertheless, they attacked the hell out of her for daring to even question the idea of the vaccine, which is interesting shift to me. But the more interesting point to me was this. Don Cheadle, who's an absolute dickhead, he initially came out and supported her. Right? He was saying, "Whoa, hold on," which is the reasonable thing to do. And then 10 minutes later, literally 10 minutes later, he came in and said, "Bye, Letitia." So it's like obviously someone gave him a phone call in a very quick amount of time. So it's like, who in the hell's watching Twitter that closely to be able to respond within 10-minute period? Jesus,
Mouse.
What a
Ethan
idiot.
Ethan Van Sciver.
that's probably true, dude. That's probably true. But I mean, that all transpired, and of course, he threw her under the bus because he was getting attacked, and he clearly he got a phone call. Clearly, he did. But I love it when they eat their own, but the thing that really caught my attention mostly, and you guys can talk about this as you like, but it was 10 minutes. Someone caught his tweet, got on the phone to him, was able to contact him that quickly, gave him shit, and he got on and put another tweet out. That all happened in literally 10 minutes.
Either that or someone just retweeted something to him and he went, oh dear.
No. We have they have his timestamps. This is from what Don Cheadle tweeted. From his defense to his throwing her under the bus was 10 minutes. Literally.
Well, let me ask you a question. How long is that video she was talking about? Is it about 10 minutes?
What do you mean? It isn't a
Maybe
video.
he went.
She
It's like,
just-
maybe he was like, "Oh, what is she talking about?" Hold on, everybody. Went and
No.
watched the video and was like, "Oh, this broad."
She just retweeted something. There was no video at all. It's just a tweet. This is all about a tweet.
She shared a video.
Did she share a video? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
All
says
right.
right there. Apologies for sharing video.
Damn it, Chester! What kind of
Maybe he
journalist are you?
goes, oh crap.
I remember them talking about this, and I thought it was just a tweet, but maybe there was a video attached underneath it, and I didn't notice. Yeah, here it is. You're right. It was. She did share a tweet. Yeah.
Click on
okay.
that video. Let's see how long it is. I bet
Probably
you it's
10
under 10
minutes.
minutes.
There is. I can't access it. Someone go check that though. See if you can find it. It might be him just watching the rest of the video and then coming back. Okay, that would solve it, and that would take away my question. Yeah, good point there, John. Good point.
I've done that. I watched something. I'm like, this bitch. No.
Oh,
It's 1
And
minute and
apparently they
52
don't-
seconds.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Well, apparently they.
That means he even
like
had
the-
some time to chew it over a little bit.
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I watch it? You think I'll get a strike if I watch it?
Definitely you will. Don't do it.
I don't know. Booster, should I risk it?
Do it.
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah, might as well.
And I was just going to say,
Lucifer
apparently they're also
race,
mad with her because apparently she's a
produced by
transphobe.
Massachusetts Institute of Technology will help the country keep a tab on those who have been vaccinated.
Okay, so of course they're going to track who has a vaccination. That's obvious, right?
Actually, fact checkers came back and concluded this was true. This is what they said.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we can't doubt her on that one. We are producing this dye called luciferase. Luciferase.
Yeah, they do
Oh
choose
my
weird
God.
names for stuff, don't they?
You want us to not be conspiratorial, but you're provoking it.
You are.
You're provoking it. Why?
The Dominion
Why?
voting
What's
system.
wrong with you? Why would you have a product called luciferase? Why would you patent a document 666? I mean, you are just practically saying, be conspiratorial. We love a good conspiracy. And then you're going to produce something called luciferase, and fact checkers are going to look and go, yeah, you know, we can't doubt that one. We're doing that. We're doing that, yeah, but it's not been said yet whether we're going to use it for the vaccine or not, but it has been produced. Suppose you don't know what luciferase is.
I have a feeling that this isn't the video she was talking about, though. No, it is. It certainly is. All right. Well, yeah, okay. So when I'm looking at this is not what I thought I saw, though. It's almost as if things have been altered. But I guess this is the tweet she put out. She said pray, and then she just shared the video. I thought for sure I saw her say something, though.
So they're getting on a case for being a Christian, I guess?
You got the
Something else?
Mandela Chester.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Maybe.
gee, I mean, this is very par for the course for a lot of the black people that I know. You know, they hear about something and they're very Christian, very Baptist, whatever, and they I need to pray on this.
Maybe, yeah. So I saw the tweets that were after the fact of her responding to being attacked. That's what caught me off guard. Okay, I see it. All right, so my point is completely out the window, gone. So go ahead, guys. What do you think about this in general, then?
I don't like that thing on her forehead.
I mean,
broad.
her
Get rid
dent.
of
On her face, it looks all twisted.
Well, she's not a pretty girl, but I mean that's kind of what they're going for these days, isn't
Okay,
it?
she just flat out
Good
ugly.
Lord.
That answers it.
This
Why
came
is
in with
there-
that fire, didn't he?
Just, let's, wait to
He gets a professional up in there to lay down them baby hairs.
Oh, dear.
Are you going to tell me that's a pretty girl? Anybody?
Well, I wasn't going to go that far, but
Yeah, let's not get
She's
crazy.
she's not terrible.
No. She looks like a boy. What are you talking about?
oh, dear.
That's
didn't say
definitely,
she-
dude.
I
That's
didn't- I
definitely a
didn't
bag
say-
on her head. Don't look at me. Don't
She's
look at
not-
me.
This kind of
She-
talk is why we have
What?
to put up with feminists. You know that.
I think the fact that people jumped on her like that is really gross.
It
She's
is.
What is up
obviously-
with her hair, though? I have to say, what's up with her hair?
It's a
Sorry.
weave.
Sorry.
It's
a
movie
weave.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, John.
These people. She's obviously part of their camp. She's with them and all that. And people that want to jump on other people like that are part of pretty much part of their straight down the aisle kind of team. They're just fucking really gross people, dude. They're doing it realistically. They're doing it just to get clout on Twitter.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No other reason than
Elrod
that.
says
And,
maybe when Don said bye, he just meant bye, as in see you later, girl. No, that's not how.
no,
it was
he
taken.
meant he meant by Felicia.
Yeah. See you later. You're done. And of course, now they're calling for her to be replaced as Shuri. And it's like,
Over that?
okay.
Holy shit.
over just basic skepticism about a vaccine. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And
It's
I
like,
say they
huh,
should
I'm not
replace her.
sure,
Put
guys.
Oprah up in there.
Oh
There we
god.
go.
Jeez.
Yeah, make it happen. Just why not? Everything else is terrible.
Let's go.
Did you guys see that
Jumping
skit
around.
a while? It was a few years ago on Saturday Night Live where it was a Black Jeopardy and they had Tom Hanks on there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
And
hilarious.
it was really funny because you got to see the kind of people that have the same economic background really think alike, and this is kind of the same thing. Like she does come from a poorer background, so she does have the same thinking. We don't trust the government, we don't
Sure.
do that sort of thing, and just because of that, people aren't willing to look past your immediate statement and look at your whole body of work. They just want to, shit on you, tear off your head and shit down your neck. It's disgusting. All these people are disgusting.
They are.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. And I know that's it. Whatever. But it is a fair point. Why do these people keep naming these things? It is as if they are just trying to egg you on to some kind of conspiracy. That guy made a fair point, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's why are you naming this? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, who in the hell thinks that naming a voting frickin' software Dominion is a good idea? It's just outrageous. It's like you're taking the piss, as Booster would say. Anyway,
I say it all the time.
I like that when Booster says like words like that are different and funny.
Yeah, foreign and alien like.
Dude, I'm so foreign. Goodness me.
You are. Go ahead, Booster.
He said meh.
What do we got? What do we have here? Deadpool co-creator Rob Liefeld returns to Marvel after high-profile exit.
Damn it!
Hooray!
No more
No!
Liefeld. Get rid
No
of
more.
him. God,
We don't do that over here.
well, now someone in here actually knows about this because they put this up here. What's the deal with this Rob Liefeld person who spoke before?
Well, it's 30 years after Deadpool was created. It'll
Mhm.
be next year, so they bringing him for a special.
Uh-huh.
The book is what it looked like, and he's going to do 30 covers.
Oh my god! Oh my
Whole
god!
30 covers. Now I'll tell you what. I have bought the new Snake Eyes G.I. Joe
Mhm.
series that he's working on. The story's good. I like the story. The artwork it's horrible. It is flat out horrible.
Well, it's Rob
His
Liefeld.
artwork has gotten worse over the years, where
Yep.
usually people get better.
Yep.
I mean, I had to get the second printing of issue 2, and on his right leg, on Snake Eye's right leg on the cover is a left foot.
No.
It's just horrible.
He's crap. He shouldn't have ever been in there. He's crap artist. He might be a nice fella. I don't know, but I don't like his art at all. I can't stand it. But
Hey, where's Levi's?
okay. Well, here's the thing, though. So you're bringing back Rob Liefeld, a rather controversial artist, for the 30th year anniversary of Deadpool. But yet, when Jack Kirby's anniversary came up, Marvel didn't do jack shit. Really?
Mm-hmm.
The legend Jack
question about
Kirby over this hack.
My question about this whole little Deadpool thing, right, is I know Rob Liefeld's the creator of this character, but is he really responsible for what Deadpool is known for today?
No,
Not at all.
not at all.
Yeah. So what can he really add to this character at this point? Is my question.
Well, I mean,
Is Liefeld gonna be doing all 30 covers?
yes.
Yeah. All
Oh,
30 covers
shit.
are going to be doing.
Yeah. Whatever. To be fair, though, I think what made Deadpool popular wasn't the comic book itself. I don't know if you remember, but many years back, my kids were young, so this was a long time ago. There was an animated series that came out, or an animated movie, or something like that, and it had Deadpool in it, and he had this scene in there where his arm gets cut off, his gun gets destroyed, and he's like, "That was my favorite gun." It was hilarious. The Deadpool character was represented hilariously in that. My kids were laughing, and I think that's what really brought Deadpool to the attention of people who had no clue who Deadpool was. And after that, we started seeing a lot of Deadpool hysteria, and then of course we had the movie come out much later, and that added on to it. So what I'm saying is the Rob Liefeld's Deadpool was never that popular. It was other things that made it popular, and now all of a sudden it's a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
No one disagrees. Wow,
Nope.
that's
No,
rare.
not at all.
I agree. I
No.
agree.
Rob Liefeld's original take on Deadpool was just diff joke. That's why he's
It
called
was.
Wade Wilson as a mistake of Slade Wilson, right? Because
Yeah.
it was just so obvious how much he was just diff joke
Yeah.
at the time.
Well, I'm glad he's different now, though. That's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, anyway, this is
He's
horrible
really
news.
different now.
Horrible news. Freaking Liefeld. I don't know. Whatever. He needs more money, I suppose. I'm
Oh,
moving
no.
on. Now I can't take it. I can't take it. Now we're getting into happy news.
This isn't happy news at all. This is the worst news of the day.
It is, dude. Go ahead.
Mariko Tamaki and Dan Mora on Detective Comics, issue 1034 onwards from March 2021.
Is that Wolverine's girlfriend?
No.
Yeah.
Mariko?
I get your point. But no, it's actually it looks like a Jewish girl that I don't think I think she's appropriating Japanese culture. Pretty sure.
I
But
don't know what it is.
Another one?
Another one, yeah. Well, let's take a look at her in a minute here. But here's the thing: I couldn't believe that. I'm not joking. I could not believe this news when Booster told it to me.
Yes.
I couldn't. This is not some alternate Batman comic. I mean, I don't know how many they make now, but there's times where there's like half a dozen of them out, right? It's not. It's freaking Detective Comics, the main one. And this hack, keep in mind, this is the girl who did She-Hulk and ruined a very cool character and turned her into transgender something, which they're making a movie based on about it, which is, my God. That's the chick that they're putting in charge of frickin' Detective Comics. You've got to be shitting me. You've got to be shitting me. I mean, who made this decision? Is it Jim Lee? It might have been Jim Lee. Maybe that's why he got fired.
Yeah.
I don't know. Detective Comics isn't the main Batman comic, though.
It is, dude.
Well,
it is
not anymore, but
the
No,
original.
not anymore. Well, yeah, but
Yeah. It's like the original, and it's what DC literally stands for, right? DC stands for Detective Comics. This
Yeah,
is like the flagship title that she is now running. She has just constantly failed upwards. And
I
it makes
understand
me
that.
sad.
But Detective Comics, the Batman.
Oh yeah, now Batman is pretty much flagship.
Batman is the flagship
Yeah,
title,
yeah.
not Detective Comics. I've been up on Detective Comics for the last year, not currently, but last year, the entire year, and it was all garbage. I couldn't even read it.
Oh, you
I mean,
didn't like
even though it's probably going to be better than what they had going on, it's not much by comparison.
Okay.
I thought it was spectacular. Peter J. Tomasi, I thought he was doing a great job at it.
I love you guys and all, but I got to do it to you. I'm doing it to you. It's happening because let's take a look at this Tamaki girl. Now, does she have any Asian in her? Maybe.
Yeah, she's Japanese Canadian.
Does she
Jewish.
want some?
But you do realize I live in Japan land. I know what Japanese look like. She don't look Japanese at all. There's a lot of mixing going in there, but whatever. Maybe it's legitimately her name. I kind of don't believe it. I believe her name is probably not Mariko at all. It's probably Jennifer. Yeah, whatever.
It's probably Ruth Ginsburg.
What have you. But I mean, this hack right here did the horrible thing She-Hulk. She's also the one who just came out, I'm not Starfire. That's her. This person, she doesn't have any other credits that I know of, does she?
She did.
Well, she won that Eisner for Laura Dean.
Yeah, she did something else too. She did the She-Hulk. She did the She-Hulk book over at Marvel when She-Hulk was, gray with green things, and then Jennifer Walters spent all of her time bemoaning the fact that Bruce was dead and other things, and crying, and like watching YouTube cooking channels, and doing help for poor superheroes that couldn't quite get themselves together. She did pro bono work for them. It was a really exciting title that it was great for insomnia.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Mhm, mhm.
I didn't hear a word you said because I'm looking at Ralph here on the screen. Um, Jesus, dude. I don't know
I
what
don't
to
like
tell you, dude.
looking at
I
it.
don't know what to tell you. And she's
What are
one of
the dots
those.
on her face?
I don't know, freckles. Not
Is this a
freckles.
void contest? I don't like looking at her.
What are these tattoos? Let me ask an off question. Do you guys like chicks with sleeve tattoos?
No,
I don't like
No.
chicks with tattoos.
It
Period.
depends on
me
the chick.
neither.
Just disgusting.
There's so many girls that are tattooing up their chest and their neck, and it's like, yeah, you're going to regret that pretty quick.
Hmm.
I don't know, dude. But there you go. I guess she's got some Japanese in her, I suppose. But
She's supposedly Japanese Canadian and Jewish Canadian mix.
that's what came to my mind when I saw her was Jew.
Good God.
Fucking cow.
Oh, why did I even say that? Just set him right up for it.
Don't blame yourself. It's the way of the world. But anyway, it's
Hey.
and she's been writing Wonder
She does
Woman.
look like
Oh,
a
very
fat girl.
nice. She did Harley Quinn as
I don't
well.
know. I'm looking at a picture from her Twitter of when she was very little. She looks like she's Hawaiian.
Yeah, no, she does. She looks like an Issei of some kind. But yeah, whatever, dude. This is shocking to me. Shocking to me. Has anything she's done actually been any good? I haven't read any of the other stuff, but I did read some of those She-Hulks. I was forced to because I was doing stuff with Brad and I had to read it because it was New Comics Wednesday. And they're crap, dude. Straight up crap. Not even talking about the fact that they just radically changed She-Hulk's character, but just the writing is crap. It's vapid. It's a teenage girl slumber party crap. And you're going to put her in charge of freaking Batman?
Like I
Batman.
said before,
When I
Chester,
think Batman, I think
just say it.
Lumberjanes.
She's shitballs.
What? What does
Yeah,
that mean?
I have no idea, John. I
I
tend
mean,
to
she's
just
shit
go
and
with it.
balls. I don't know what to tell you.
I just go with it.
You guys don't know what shitball? Oh, my
Wait,
gosh.
doesn't balls mean like good, like dope?
Yeah, balls is
No.
good. Yeah, balls. Yeah. That's a.
Yeah, I love balls.
I usually think it's bollocks. The dog's bollocks. Yeah.
Oh,
But anyway, I
Booster.
can't stand it. I'm moving on. Damn it. This must be better. Oh no.
A better look at the next Batman for DC Future State in 2021. Guess what they're doing to Batman, you guys?
John Ridley's
your-
doing.
It's John Ridley, the screenwriter for 12 Years a Slave. One guess what they're doing to Batman. You're correct. He's black. He's black man.
Did he get a tan?
No, he's
Black
Black Man.
man.
Black Man.
Oh,
Black man.
Yeah.
No, 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 black man.
Oh,
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
not Batman. He's the next Batman.
Well, no. To be fair, what he is he's from what I understand, this is Batwing, the African fella, and he's going to be
Maybe.
stepping in. Maybe he's going to be stepping in for Batman. I kind of think that's what they'll do. They're not actually going to race change Bruce Wayne. And
and
they're
now
trying to, like,
everyone's
like, so
black
he's,
is
like,
a
not
Batmobile.
reliant.
what do you say, John?
I'm saying, are they going to do like, oh, he's going to try to make an attempt to like not rely on his technology and stuff, or like make it back to basics and gritty kind of thing?
I don't have a clue, John, but I do know that I read the Batwing comics. I kind of liked them. They weren't that bad. I didn't mind the Batwing character at all. It's just, I don't know if this will be a permanent change. What do you think, Booster?
We'll see.
Yeah,
I'll say this: I like his outfit. Looks good.
it does.
Look,
Yeah,
I'll-
So is this Lucius Fox's son?
it might
hope
be
it is.
that instead. Yeah, it might be that instead.
I'll accept that much to a degree. And John Ridley has written graphic novels, but I don't know if he has much, like, in the terms of just ongoing comics. I don't know if he has much experience in them.
Yeah,
I would say for me, as long as this is just an offshoot and doesn't take over the main Batman title, I'm
think
interested
it
in
will.
reading it.
Yeah. And I agree. This is nowhere near as bad as the last news, especially because it's not. We're not actually replacing Bruce Wayne. We're just having other characters.
If this is straight up just like a Elseworld thing, then shit, let's go. Let's fucking party. I'll read it.
Yeah.
If this is mid continuity, then ugh.
It is a bizarre thing, and they've been wanting to do it for a long time. But like I said, the Batwing wasn't so bad. I don't know why there needs to be Batman himself. Why can't it just be another part of the Bat family? But whatever. Jiminy says sleeve tattoos can look nice if it's planned out. Hers looks haphazard. Well, that is true, but it's also not true. Sleeve tattoos do not look good on women. Women should not cover their body with freaking tattoos. It's just
Why would you want a woman to cover her beautiful skin unless you
Yeah.
have women with ugly skin? I don't know, but I happen to like women's skin. It's soft, it's
What if
smooth,
it's tattoos
pretty.
of boobs?
kissable.
They have boobs. Why would I want a
More
picture when I can have the real
tattoos
thing?
all down
To have
around.
tattoo your boobs with boobs.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they have multiple nipples, just like 20, 30 nipples all over.
Oh,
Like one of those mirror fun houses, you have to guess which one's the right one.
That's right.
No, dude.
So this is Batman. This is the actual Batman behind the next
Yeah.
Batman, right? Is he making fun of him by pouting his lip like that?
What? No, that's Batman. He's got black skin. Can't you see?
I know I
He's making-
can't. Yeah.
And the
He's
cowl,
making a joke. He is.
he's got big pouty lips. Yeah,
Well, just to end up on the tattoo thing. Many months ago, I was out at some shrine in Japan with my wife. We were just kind of took a drive and went for a walk through this big giant shrine. Beautiful. It has a lot of tourists walking around. And there was these two girls, Western girls. They looked North European to me, maybe Norwegian or Dutch or something like that. But they were walking around, clearly lesbians, whatever. And both of them,
obviously, Liz.
clearly, yeah.
Only women with a lot of
Look
tattoos.
at those Lisbos.
No,
Well, if they're not looking at me, they're obviously lesbian.
that's right. But they both had tattoos, but one of them had this tattoo on her neck that went all the way up to her jawline. And it was just the most disgusting thing I ever saw. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, chick? Jesus. Anyway, cult
You
videos.
just look at it and go, we get it. Dad didn't love you enough. I understand.
guess
It's
not.
okay.
I
You
guess
don't
What
have
if
to
she?
mutilate
What if
yourself.
she's a super badass like Mike Tyson?
I doubt it.
No, Mike
Yeah.
Tyson even looks ridiculous with his face tattoo. Just nobody has the balls to tell him to his face.
That's fair enough.
Who's gonna
Yeah.
say that? Who's gonna say
Fair
that
enough.
to him?
Yeah, nobody.
Like,
Yeah.
you look stupid, Mike. What are you doing?
I don't know. If I met him, I'd say that was a bad decision, Mike. Love your work, but that was a bad decision.
And
I'll
I've
pick you
seen
up. I'll pick you up from the ER, Jimmy.
Well, here's the thing, here's the thing. I'm always
I'm not
armed.
gonna
and,
sit here and listen to
he's
you
not
pretend
faster
that you
than a
can take
bullet.
punch. I'm Mike
He's not
Tyson.
faster
Get
than
out
a
of my
bullet.
face, Jimmy. Shut up.
He's not faster than a bullet. And I would have my hand on my gun when I said it.
No, you'd be knocked out on the floor.
no.
I'd
shit
pop him,
yourself.
and then I'd say, I took out Mike Tyson. I'm a motherfucking baddest man in the world. Same as the guy who took out, Bill Hickok.
Now,
Oh,
come
Jimmy
on,
will
we
be
need
laid
to-
out in the street with a long, slow fart kind of emanating as you got knocked out.
Yeah, let's give
Hey,
some
stop
love
projecting.
to old Mike Tyson. He's been through some tough times now. Copeland Video says Jewish people have been the most oppressed people throughout history. Glad this broad finally got a shot. All right. Booster is the male version of Mariko Tamaki. That's mean, Captain Canada.
Oh,
Damn, dude.
Wow, that's a low
that one
blow.
got
That's a
that's
rough
gonna
thing.
leave a mark.
About it.
Come on, dude.
At least leave him his soul. Damn.
May as well go kill myself now.
Yeah,
Holy
you
shit,
should.
there's nothing left.
It's on his teeth.
Jiminy says, so
Oh my
every other
God.
Batman sidekick has died, leaving only Batwing. It sounds like these guys are probably right. It's probably Lucius Fox's son instead of the Batwing. Yeah.
They're trying to look for a guy to pick as Batman. They're like, oh, he's dead. The black guy's just standing there innocently. He's just got the cowl. He's like, oh,
I
do
think it's
you
David
want
Hay
to
right
be
above
Batman? Oh, okay.
Elrod
You can be
says-
Bat.
Well, Elrod says Stan Lee turned Batman black 20 years ago. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was a little thing with Stan Lee did some DC books.
Stanley reimagines the DC universe or something. He did Wonder
Yeah.
Woman too, and he did all the main characters. Yeah,
That's
it's the only
elsewhere.
signature I have from Stanley.
Well, that's
It's on a
elsewhere
Wonder
stuff, though. That's fine, though, Eric. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, scroll up a little bit. I think it said the name of who Batman was.
Let's see here.
Timothy
Luke Fox, yeah. We presumed at the time. So what does that mean? Did it change? Future agenda 4 series, a new Batman. It was no longer killing off the Joker. Okay. And Timothy Fox was introduced into the Batman comics. So another Lucius Fox kid? I don't know.
Lucius
Grandkid?
Maybe. This is a future state, I guess, comic. So I don't know. This doesn't really bug me though. It's an Elseworld story. It's just like the other future state stuff we talked about. Who cares, man? Let them do what they want to do, I guess.
I like his hair.
Yeah.
I'm sick of all these people trying to put naturals on everybody's head. Just get him a nice little short haircut. Looks good.
Yeah, I agree. But as long as it's Elseworld stuff and they want to do their experimentation, go right ahead, dude. Whatever,
Yeah. Party.
How else could he do it though? I mean, he's putting on a helmet. He has to have it short. There'd be no other way. He can't put a big fro in there.
You tell Ironheart that, all right?
Now I want to see that. I want to see Batman with a fucking afro coming out of that cow.
Pull out that thing, it just goes boing.
Yeah,
I
boy.
want 70s blaxploitation Batman.
Slavery's
No,
still
no.
alive.
You guys are missing it. He has the fro in the cowl the whole time.
Oh,
So it's a cowl
okay.
fro.
He punches people like, stop, sucker.
Let's see here. That's not running there. Yeah.
Porno music playing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I want full blaxploitation. Let's party. Let's do it.
Yeah, why not? Jiminy says, Chester, that tattoo girl was clearly averting the male gaze and it worked with you. No, it didn't. She gained my complete ire and attention. Yep.
Your ire and your attention.
And
That's not
my
good.
attention. Yes. Okay.
And my boner. Nice.
Here is my last story of the day. Oh, so perfectly timed I did. Go ahead, Booster.
Got it. In X Factor number 5, a mutant will die.
Not a mutant.
I love this lady wrestling here, putting on the garbage can to jump onto the lady. She can't see what the hell she's doing, but she's doing it anyway. We're ready. Catch me. Now,
if that lady had sleeve tattoos, I'd be okay with that.
would you? All right. Fair enough.
I would expect her to.
Now, this article here is just talking about an X Factor. They're going to kill off a mutant, but it's like, is that new? How many times have they killed mutants and brought mutants back, murdered entire populations of mutants, entire world of mutants? All they ever do is kill mutants. It's like their only idea. Well, I mean, right? Is this really a big headline to you? Is it like, ooh, a mutant's going to die again?
But for real this time.
For real, yeah. It's like,
oh, really?
I don't know.
You're going to feel so silly when this one doesn't come back. For like 3 months.
Anyway, let me read the headline. Let me read the thing just so we can have it done. Sworn to sell comics for Marvel executives who feared and hated the fact that Fox owned their movie rights. The Uncanny X-Men suffered great indignities. That is true. Still, thanks to a corporate merger, a line-wide relaunch, and Jonathan Hickman's giant ego, the X-Men can finally get back to doing what they do best, being objectively the best franchise in all of comics for lovers of soap opera drama. Whew, there's some hate going on here. Who wrote this? Jude Terror.
That'll explain it.
Jesus. No love there, man, and that's it. That's all you get. All right? And he goes through a recap as well, but damn.
Not a fan.
Not a fan, dude. But I mean, for me, the thing that caught my eye was the fact that so what? All they ever do is kill off mutants. They're the disposable branch of Marvel comic books, and they always have been. They use them for that kind of effect all the time, and it doesn't surprise them. They also use them to, oh, this guy's gay. Now this one's a lesbian. This one is whatever. They always use the mutants as an easy thing to just throw around. You know what it is, Booster? It's racism. It's racism.
It is,
yeah.
Because they what?
It's white supremacy is what it is.
Oh,
what it is when it comes right down to it. Yeah. Poor mutants. What did they ever do to anybody? Anyway, anybody have any opinions on that? No,
not really.
Right.
I don't really care. Let them do
Yeah.
it. Do whatever they want. Fucking turn it upside down.
Kill him. You won't cowards. You
There
won't
you
Kill
do
them
it,
all.
pussy boy.
Like just all of them die in a what's the name of that Krakoa? Just it sinks into the sea and they all drowned.
There you go.
Do it, pussy fart.
Like Genosha or like House of M or whatever. Just do it again.
Just
Yeah.
whatever.
Captain Canada says Future State is a 2-month event that shows what could happen in the future. In March, the comics come back to present time. Yeah, I know that. When they're doing these kind of elsewhere type of stories and things, and they want to experiment with all of their gender swapping and all of their feminism and SJW progressive politics, I don't care. Let them do that. My problem, as I think many of your problem is, at least balance it. Give us some of the stuff we also like. But that's the problem. They're attacking and tearing at everything we like while also doing their own extreme Elseworld stuff. That's the issue, isn't it? We spoke for years and years and years. Hey, we don't like what you guys are doing. We're not buying your comics because we don't like it. You keep complaining to us why we're not buying your comics. We're telling you why. You don't listen. So, okay, fine. We'll do it ourselves over here. We'll make our own indie books. We'll support these guys. We'll put money here and we'll try to make our own thing. Right? That's why we're all sitting here, right? That's what happened. But yet, clearly, they could give one shit. Clearly. So, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, they gave a shit. That's a very big shit. That's the problem.
Maybe.
It's just
Yeah.
it's a big stinky poo.
All right. Anyway, that's what I got, guys. Anybody have anything else to add or they want to talk about?
Everything's awful and I want to die.
Wow. All right, then.
Well,
thank you guys all for coming by today. I do have to leave a little bit early, so I'm kind of I'm basically on time that I need to be today. But thank you for joining us. It was a lot of fun as usual. We love having you guys over and having a chat and getting everyone's opinion. Keep in mind that tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're doing Bugbear's Basement, where we're continuing with the Tyranny of Dragons. We're having a lot of fun with that. For those of you who are into that kind of thing, we are welcome. Come on over and give us some love and enjoy the run. But we will be back on Thursday, of course, with Drawn and Quartered Ultimate Edition. And what's happening there, Booster? What's the decision you and Pixel made?
shit.
Well,
We'll have to figure that out.
Okay.
You'll have to wait till Friday to see.
Booster, you're slacking. You're slacking.
Oh, suck my dick and balls.
Oh, wow.
You wish.
Oh, God. Yeah. Maybe
yeah?
we should do Gal Gadot night and envision her as all the great superheroes and sci-fi heroes of history.
Yeah,
thing I was
Gal Gadot
muted for that.
as other characters.
Good thing that I was muted for that horrifically offensive thing I just said.
Oh, good.
That was close, boys.
That was close. That's good. All right, let me just go through here and let everybody give their final words and stuff. And Eric, I'm gonna have you namaste us today, man. I feel like I'm in the mood for some Ericisms.
You keep doing it and you don't like them.
But I love you.
But we're waiting for one that's good.
That's
why
really
we keep
gay.
We keep trying and we keep trying and we keep trying. We'll try until it's good.
That's really gay. Aw, you can't have platonic love for your fellow men there, Thundera? You got a problem with that?
Not anymore. It's illegal.
It's
Hollywood
illegal.
said so.
Hollywood said so.
Yeah.
All right, fine. All right.
Oh.
All right. Booster, go ahead and talk to the folks.
I'm Booster, and I like cute things. Shall I do the cuteness of the day?
As long as it's not Ezra Miller's ass.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to find something else. Look.
All
Look
right.
at this.
Let me go check it out.
Just look
Hold on
at
a
this.
second.
You ready? You ready? Look at that. Look at that kitty. Look at the mama kitty in there.
Aww.
Look at that. That's oh yes.
That's
oh,
not actual
Lordy.
love. That's imprisonment. And that baby cat's like, let me go. I want out of here.
No,
Yes.
it's love. You shut your whole mouth.
John.
I'm John Dillard. I have a channel of my own. It's called Dillard Draws. We do a lot of fun stuff over there, and I'm currently have a book called The Buckler that's funding on Indiegogo. I'd appreciate it if you went over there and just gave it a look. Thank you all.
Yeah, please do, guys. It's a
Glanced.
real pretty one. Let's see here. Slick.
Hey. I am doing a book as well. It's been it's very late. I'm just going to be honest. It's about 2 years late now, but we're almost there. And if you want to go get it, it's called Little Girl Lethal. You'll find it on Indiegogo for just a little while longer, and then we're gonna go to print. So we got a little while. But this is not for kids. It's gonna be honest.
No,
Gonna be straightforward with you.
it's
Do
not.
not have this in front of your kids if you do buy it. Put it up high, away from them, so they do not get their fingers on it because it'll mess it up, and plus it'll probably warp their brain. There you go.
Yeah, that was good. And Thunder, you said I'm gay, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, Thunder.
I have really nothing to say. We'll see you guys on Sunday. We're going to be talking about crop circles.
Ooh, yes.
Everybody's excited. Crop circles is fun.
Yes.
It's a good time. Other than that, we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, Thunder. We are. That means I need to go study my radioisotopes.
Yeah.
I'm going to get right on it. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for checking out the rest of the week. Lots of fun, and Eric's going to take us out of here.
Yeah, sure. I'm Eric Hawkins. I'm a independent comic book creator, creative designer for World of Oz, which will have a third issue coming out in 2021. Besides that, as we get older, we start losing our loved ones, and especially around the holidays, some of us get a little down. So if you still have your parents with you, or brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, treat every day with them as a gift, because they'll always be there.
That was very nice. That was even namasteable, I think.
Namaste.
Sweet. Very sweet. Nice.
Very
I
sweet.
like it.
Very, very sweet. I think so.
Oh, lovely.
All right, guys. Well, thank you all very much, and we'll check you out later.
Bye. Love you.